Alright guys, I'm here with a Toyota Sienna, it's a 2011, and it has AC problems. She leaks. After 2 days, whatever it's put in is completely gone. Tightened up the back, bottom, checked the pins, tightened up the connection, but I don't know if you guys can see that right at the bottom. And then I want you to take a look at the wet spot just right here. Just from an angle, you see the difference coloring between here and over there. But right where my finger is, you can see that it goes in and out. And you can only see it. And I'm going to put it like this. Let's see if you guys can see that. So I see no leaks from there, but due to that, the AC condenser is bent, and then there's a wet spot right here. I'm assuming it's leaking from there. When I'm standing in front of the vehicle before I take the bumper off, you can smell the freon in this area right here. So made me assume down here was leaking. One of the pins was leaking. Along the bend there may be a leak somewhere, a leak up in here, leak down there somewhere. But once I saw the bend, I saw that became a problem. And if you notice over here how nice, and then it bends a little, fractures just a little, but this is where the bend is the most. So either it finally fatigued from wear and tear, maybe the wrong placement, and the vibration finally did it, smacked something underneath and pushed. And when you park underneath those, the bump stoppers in these private parking lots, sometimes they're a little bit tall, sometimes they're short. The tall ones will do this every time to a lot of cars. You guys seen the other video I have with the Fiat, and that Fiat had the same problem. So double check everything. Sometimes you're going to spend a little bit of time just removing the bumper. All of this is a push with 4, maybe 5-10 millimeters, and then they put house screws in there to keep some of the plastic up. So they jimmy rigged it. Always look at these things, get a spray bottle, spray it, see if there's any bubbles coming out, if there's any pressure. But again, they filled it up in 2 days, and it dropped it down to basically 2 to 3 psi, and that's not good. Let's see if it's still marking right here, and that's what it's marking before I let it go. See? And so that you guys see, and they filled it up. They said they put a can in, and they probably overfilled it, because most people don't know when to stop. And there goes the pressure, and I am connected. So that's 1 psi, or probably half a pound of psi inside the system, and she's leaking it from somewhere. So we're doing the cheap route, but like I said, I became a forensic officer for the simple reasons my customers will never tell me the full truth, and I have to go in and investigate and find out why this is not throwing AC, why she's leaking. And then you find out. That's one problem. That wet spot there became the second problem. That right there tells me AC condenser. But before you know, I put and gamble 100% with the AC condenser. I want to make sure that all the lines and the fittings are all tightened down. Nothing's loose. Nothing, has been touched and replaced. Because again, not to say that my customer here, will lie to me, but I have customers that will never be honest. And due to that, someone else messed up their stuff and they want me to fix it because I touch it, I own it. Like right now, I own this because I got the bumper off, as you guys see right there. You guys see me and my tools. So now any problems that, arises, this is why I do videos, to cover my 6. And to take this off, meaning I'm not going to go and waste your guys' time to show you how to take each clip off like some of my customers want me to do in the videos, to remove each clip. Where the clips are, 10 millimeter, 8 millimeter in some cases, Phillips screwdriver, flathead. Make sure you got all these tools with you. Because some people will change some of the screws out and they put different screws. So just make sure that everything's tightened down. Some places will show you where it's leaking from. Follow your lines. Pass your fingers through the lines to make sure that there's no cuts in the bends or anything in the bends. Underneath, make sure there's no leaks. Remember, freon has 2 components, so make sure you have gloves and you also wear goggles to protect yourself. I don't have, gloves because I like to work, barehanded, but don't be like me, a knucklehead. And later down in life, you're going to pay for it. So these are chemicals, and when they warn you, be careful with chemicals. It will blind you, it will freeze your skin, it will hurt you. I don't know if you guys ever seen one of those, what they call cold branding, and they brand you, or they brand the horses coldly. So this is concerning right here with this wet spot right here. So that right there lets me right here, look. See? Bang. So they can have this tomorrow for me. It's a special order. So most of the AC is already gone, so I can start evacuating this. But right here, look. So always do visual inspection before you go and you start throwing money at your vehicle. Took me 4 extra minutes to remove the bumper. Look, visual inspection right here. I don't see any leaks, but because it's part gas and liquid, well, the liquid part stain, as you can see, all over right here. And if it's leaking from there, you see some marks right here. You see the wet mark right there. So as it bends here, it broke over here. Remember, this is aluminum, and weak, cheap aluminum. And so please make sure you guys take care of this. And again, I'm looking everywhere else, but this is my main concern right here, with the wet spot being right in the middle, and I can see more damage over here. So if you take a look, there goes your damage. So this plate right here has been pushed in. As you can see, it's damaged right here. And so this has been damaged. This is a damaged part. And this is your crash sensor. So don't go over here sticking, jamming, banging with the battery connected, because once this sensor right here, there's this little thing that detects almost like a crash impact, will deploy your your airbags all the way around. So don't tamper with this or try to straighten it out until you disconnect that battery and straighten this out. So this is the cause right here. This baby has to be replaced. So we're gonna recall. Everyone else is about, today is Thursday, they won't get it here until Monday, and that's with express order, next day delivery. That's AutoZone, O'Reilly's, and CarQuest. Advance Auto, which took over the Pep Boys over here in Sacramento, will be able to get it to me tomorrow, and a lot cheaper than everyone else. But I don't know the brand. It's the first time I've heard that brand, but like I said, I don't really care about the brand. It's about the quality and the product. So hopefully it's the right one, and we can do everything else. But it is the AC condenser, damaged here, which caused this wet spot right there. That's right there. All the liquid, it's all right there. That is your problem right here. So, guys got questions, leave a comment down below. Again, I'm here to teach you guys. I'm not here to ask you to send me anything. I have to say this in every video because there are some people out there scamming others using my name and using, let me let that car pass by, and using my channel and my pictures and stuff with my name, acting like, you know, I'm doing giveaways and asking people for money on Patreon or asking for some dumb thing for them to send me. I don't ask corporations for anything. I don't ask anyone to send me any products for me to test. If I recommend something, it's because I'm actually using that product and I like that product, and it's never, had a return. If a product has a return for me, I automatically 86 it because this starts having quality control problems. And once I have quality control problems, I start having high rate of returns, and I don't want that for quality control problems because of parts. This is why we technicians look for the right thing and always look for the right thing. So I'm going to order that AC condenser so that way it can get here, and that way the customer's not wasting money on, you know, fruitless things. We already know that it is the AC condenser. Any questions, comment down below. Any links that I put for anything that we're going to get will be up on top or down in the description. Thank you.